is going to be you setting yourself on fire.
Have you ever worked with the Capitol steps?
What?
I'm just asking a question. It's a fucking quiz show. It's not a quiz show. It's a chat show.
The Capitol steps?
Yeah, they used to open for Mark Russell.
Wait,
Do you know Mark Russell?
Oh, yes. Yeah.
piano
Doing
playing.
the Washington
Yeah,
and that was the kind of thing you'd watch and go, that's... See, now, I even then, I was going...
You go, do I get it? Or
Yeah, I was going... I guess I'm not intellectual enough.
Is it bad, or do I not get
yes.
it? Art Buchwald, I found like that when I read the old newspaper.
Oh, yes.
You go, maybe I don't get it. Art Buchwald, who wrote Coming to America.
Oh, that's right.
I mean, the big lawsuit.
And what was his name again, the piano?
Huh?
Yeah, with who did the Washington Rail.
Political songs.
Oh, yes.
We were just talking about that.
Yeah, I forgot it. Yeah, he would have these songs.
Yeah.
They'd play them on Channel 13 a lot.
Yeah, it's always on Channel 13.
And we're lowering our taxes today. And I go, okay, I guess, see, I don't keep
So
up
if you
with
were Mark
politics.
Russell and you're talking about like the government getting into Verizon and watching, Verizon.
The government is watching Verizon. Yes. Norm Macdonald is doing serious comedy, so he's setting himself on fire in a bit at the end of his show where they do a cliffhanger like in the Batman series.
Batman is very hard to find.
What?
Yeah.
Well, he hides in a cave.
No. I mean,
And he's Bruce Wayne during the day.
It's very complex, yeah.
but did you think it was weird that he had a youthful ward, and then it was played by Burt Ward?
Ah!
But they always,
See, the CIA's involved in this.
So how would Mark Russell talk about that? The CIA?
He had a ward whose name was Ward!
When I think of
Did you,
you,
while I was gone, did you ask him who he started out with?
Yeah.
And what was the answer?
he kind of skipped. He didn't.
He skipped
Flip
over it.
Wilson.
He avoided that.
Flip Wilson?
Flip Wilson.
Flip Wilson, he seemed to have gotten out at the right time. Like, he didn't hang around too much, right? I think he got rich, almost like Arsenio.
Yes.
Rich, gone. He's coming back, Arsenio.
Flip? Oh.
No, Arsenio.
Right.
Flip's dead.
He's dead, yeah.
But do you know that Arsenio's coming back?
Yes.
You think it's going to work out?
No.
You were on Arsenio's show many times.
I used to come on that show a lot, yeah. Okay.
Wait a minute.
This is
Did you ever do
working almost as well as setting himself
Did you ever do the Johnny Carson show?
I'm doing Alan Thicke.
Oh, you couldn't because you were on the Alan Thicke show.
No, I never did Carson.
Oh, I wonder why.
Gilbert.
Now it's going to
Wait a minute. Why did you never do the Carson show?
They never asked me.
And is that depressing?
Yeah, it's very depressing. And I always thought Carson, he did that. He had his character named Aunt Blabby.
Oh, sure.
That was a direct ripoff of Jonathan Winters' Maude Frickin.
He even stole the costume.
Oh, yeah, it's the exact same costume.
How did he get away with it?
Because he was the king of the night?
I think it was King.
But he would do, Jonathan Winters had Monty Frickert, this old lady, and he would dress up in the...
I recall that.
And then Aunt Blabby came out, and he's right. It's
Same shit.
like a direct steal.
And then he would steal like Carson and Carson.
Karnak. Also stolen from Question Man.
Oh yeah, and also just even the voice was then like Jackie Gleason with like the.
Reginald Van Gleason.
Yes,
that's good booze.
Yeah.
That's correct. He could steal off everyone, and then everyone was afraid of him.
I respect that.
Huh?
I respect that.
What's that? I read King of the Night.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God, he was. They said he did cocaine with John DeLorean.
Ooh.
His best friend was John DeLorean, which was a little suspicious.
Yeah.
And then when you think about it, they said he did coke right before the monologue. But when you think about how he did that monologue,
Oh yeah.
He's like moving around and like ultra confident.
Yeah.
Seems like maybe a guy on coke. When you started out, were guys doing cocaine?
I didn't notice anything in particular.
Oh.
But I do. And then he also stole that bit where he'd go. I'm doing serious comedy, and I'm going to set myself on fire. Ed, you wanna light a big lighter on me?
People are not going to know.
Hey-o!
Oh, do you know? On this blue cards, this is where we do our famous quotes.
Because, Janine Ruffalo, she does serious comedy, and then there's that comedian who got shot on stage. He does...
You know what Johnny Carson said that was interesting? He said that comedians, a disease, he called it.
Yeah.
When they become philosophers. He was referring to George Carlin. But we do famous quotes on these shows.
Yes,
Like
okay.
this show. Would you like to read? Huh?
When did this start?
It's there had to be a first time that,
Oh, it's been going on for some...
So
this is like those infomercials where they make it like a talk show.
That looks like an infomercial.
And they'll have the one who's the host going,
Remember
in the
didn't
years...
they have Danny Bonaducci?
Oh,
once?
yes.
Yeah.
They make it look like a talk show. And then on the infomercial, I'll say, in the years that this show's been on, and you go, wait a minute, then how come I've never seen it before?
But this is seriously a famous quote.
Okay. All right.
You know our new segment? Famous quotes.
This is going to go over real well.
Bureau Agnew.
Bureau Agnew. I can do one. I remember one card. Goes,
Yes.
You be Ed, okay?
Okay.
Mount Baldy.
Mount Baldy.
That's what I said, Mount Baldy. What did Yul Brynner's wife do on their wedding night? That was a great one. And what about like when you were a kid and you saw The Tonight Show and you go, Burbank, that's funny. Like you go, we're having an affair in Encino, and you'd laugh along, like, even though you didn't know.
And on Laughing, they'd always say beautiful
downtown Burbank.
Yes.
And then you go, it must suck, it must be funny.
Oh, yeah.
So are you going to read your famous quote?
No.
Here we go.
And then there was a joke that started after Carson was off the air already.
Yeah.
And this was, it was a popular sick joke. And that was Christopher Walken. And,
Christopher Walken.
Yeah. What's something you never see at the Reeve household?
So you'd actually need a partner to do that joke.
Yes.
Are you going to read your quote?
Yes.
Famous quotes.
Famous quotes. While your man is hard, use one hand to push his penis up toward his stomach. Lick the underside of his shaft by keeping your tongue flat and moving your head from side to side to cover more surface area. Barbara Bush.
Oh, that was Barbara Bush.
I remember she said that in the State of the Union address.
I found these in a book, Famous Quotes.
This one I wasn't aware of.
Well, let's give another one to Gilbert.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Okay. Famous quotes. Intensify his orgasm by placing two fingers an inch behind his balls and feeling for a dent. It's the perineum, a big pleasure trigger. For the last 30 seconds before he comes, massage the spot in a circular motion. Henry Kissinger.
Oh, that was Kissinger. Some people say he was a war criminal.
Yes.
But I don't know about that.
See, it makes more sense with a German accent.
No, yeah, Kissinger was he went out famously with Jill St. John.
Oh, yes.
Yes. This show could do well in the 70s.
Yes. See, this is kind of education.
Yeah. I had guy, Eget, he doesn't know hardly nothing. And yet he's manager of the world-famous comedy store. Who are some of the guys you've seen? Charlie
Some
Fleischer?
of the guys you started out with.
Charlie Fleischer?
Yeah, I've seen, Charles, he doesn't come by much anymore. But.
Charles Fleischer used to always close the Improv. He'd always close.
Yeah.
And he'd do an hour.
I'm not sure. I think that guy's out of his goddamn mind. Am I allowed to say? I don't even know. If he comes back, it could be awkward. But
What happened?
He's just out of his mind.
What did he do?
You know, I'm not going to get into it.
Did you have an encounter with him?
I mean, no, just every encounter.
That you have
It's very
with him?
bizarre. Off-putting.
Well, he seemed like a good guy.